Hi class, today we are in Saxon Book 3 and we're on Investigation 5, Probability Games. So I want to start out by saying if you have not yet played the probability games with a partner, pause the video or even stop the video, go play those games. The directions are found on page 275 of your textbook. And once you've played the games and you have your results, come on back to me and we're going to talk about those results together. So, game 1, the rules were if you were player A, you roll a die, and if it lands on a 1 or a 6, you get a point, player A. If you're player B, you roll the die. If it lands on a 2, 3, 4, or 5, then you get a point, player B, and the first person to reach 10 points is the winner. So how'd that go? Did player A or B win? We've talked about this before. It is possible for player A to win, but it's not likely. It is less likely for player A to win versus player B, because if we're rolling a die, there are 6 choices. We could possibly roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Player A only gets a point for 2 of those choices versus player B, who got a point for 4 of those choices. So is that game fair? Is that a game that you want to play with your brother or sister and you say, ooh, me, I'll be player A? Probably not. Usually when you play a game with your siblings, you want the advantage. You don't want to give it away. So game 1, not really a fair game, not really a very fun game to play if you're stuck being player A. Game 2 changed the rules a little bit. For player A, you get a point if it lands on an even number. So for your die, that's going to be a 2, a 4, or a 6. Player B gets a point if it lands on an odd number, which would be a 1, a 3, or a 5. How'd that game go? Were there less fights and arguments? Probably, because you've got 3 versus 3 here. That makes this a fair game. There's as much chance for player A to win as there is for player B to win. So this is the type of game that we like playing with our brothers and sisters, where everybody has a chance, even though it really boils down to just your luck. How many times did you roll an even number versus how many times did you roll an odd number? So the final game was where you and your partner got to make up the rules. And the direction said to make up rules to a fair game. So when you check in with me on Wednesday at our teams meeting, I want you to let me know what were the rules you came up with so that it was a fair game, and of course, who won the game. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.